welcome to my very first travel video. In fact, it's my first ever YouTube video, so expect some mistakes. I'm really new to this. I would really appreciate any feedback, hints, tips, suggestions or anything in the comments, as I would really love to improve with each and every upload. This holiday was a couple's holiday for myself and my husband Adam. We went to Gloria Palace Hotel Amadoras in Puerto Rico, Gran, Canaria, which we booked through TUI. We travelled from Exeter Airport in Devon. Exeter is a really small airport. There's a small cafe area before check-in, but this wasn't open when we were here. After the check-in and security, there is a larger cafe, a W.H. Smith and a Well duty-free store. We travelled on the TUI coach, which was included in the package booking from the airport to the hotel. It wasn't too far from the airport to the hotel, but it did seem to take a really long time with a lot of drop-offs at other hotels. I think if we were to do this holiday again, we would definitely book a private transfer just so that we wouldn't be needing to spend such a long time on the coach. On arrival at Gloria Palace Hotel, we were dropped here by the coach. This is an undercover area right outside the reception. There is a car park here if you do need it, but we obviously didn't as we came by coach. When you enter the building, you have this small area where they often show sports on this screen. So if you are a sporty person, you can't miss your football matches while you're on holiday. That's a nice place for you to go and sit and have a beer. You've got a few shops here. You've got a bar area, which is a really chilled out area to sit, especially of an evening. Sometimes you've got someone on the piano there that you can just see behind that pillar. It is just a really chilled, relaxing vibe there. Here you have the main reception desk where you'll go to check in, and you've also got the posters there which tell you what's happening each day, the entertainment, everything that's going on. All you need to know is on that board. I'm now approaching where you can overlook the main entertainment area. As you can see, there's lots of seating down there, there's a bar down there, and it's also the way to a small amusement arcade. This is the same entertainment area, but this is taken in the daytime because I just wanted to show you. You could just see at the back there that is glass doors, and you can sit outside of those if you want to. There's not loads of seating out there, but there is an option to sit out there if you want to. Just outside the entertainment area, you've got this area where there are photographers. You can book a photography session. You can do that as a couple, you can do it as a family. It's just a really nice idea and something to take home as a memory of your holiday. We did a session and we really enjoyed it. We did a sunset session, but there are sessions that you can do in the daytime too. Now we're moving on to the room tour. I absolutely loved our room. We booked what is listed on the TUI website as a twin room with a sea view, infinity pool and balcony. The bed was actually a double, maybe even bigger than a king size. It was huge. The bathroom had a nice big shower, 2 sinks, a hairdryer, soap, shower gel, spa robe, slippers, towels, everything you need really. Behind another door here is the toilet. The pool towels were also provided in the room, as well as a reusable bag. You can take your towels down to the pool if you'd like. We had a TV facing the bed. You've got all of your tea and coffee making facilities, lots of mirrors, lots of drawer space. There really is a lot of storage space in there. Now for my favourite part of the room. This is the reason that we booked this room. As you can see, you can go out onto this balcony and you have got your own pool right there on the balcony. Coming out onto the balcony, you've got furniture, so you can just sit out here and have a drink, lounge around. You've got 2 sun lounges there. There's a towel rail so you can hang your wet towels and swimwear, and you have an outdoor shower as well. It is a really nice place actually to just lie in the sun. You get the sun come round in the afternoon, usually about, I'd say, midday. And it is a bit of a sun trap because you're kind of not exposed to the wind at all here. You can see my photo here of my hot dog legs sunbathing, and just some lovely photos that we've taken of us in the pool. So you might be wondering why I've come back and recorded the bathroom again. The reason is that I just wanted to show you that the bathroom doesn't actually have a door. You can see it from the bed. This is the door to the toilet, which is more like a screen or on hinges. So it swings open and shut. There's no lock. It doesn't lock or shut. It gives a little bit of privacy. It didn't matter too much for us being a married couple, but if you were going with a family member or a friend, maybe the bathroom might be an issue for you. Now I've come outside of these pool rooms just to show you a little more about the privacy. You can see from this, the first few rooms here, you can see into them from the main path, which leads down to the public path to Eva Beach. So it does get quite busy on this path, and you can see into these rooms, onto their balcony, into their pool. If you are further up, there are some steps that you can go up, but it's only the cleaners that go up those steps. So it doesn't really matter. It does offer more privacy. This is taken in the glass fronted lift, so you can see as we go down. Again, the pools at this end are less private. You can see into them from the lift. This area is the Amadoras pool, and I'm just zooming in there. You can see just about some frosted glass. Behind that frosted glass is the nudist area, which I'll show you a little more of a bit later. The Amadoras pool, I thought it was really good. As you can see here, there are rails, there's a sloped entrance to the pool, there's steps, there's a chair that can help you into the pool if you have any disabilities. I just thought it was really good that they thought of access for people who can't use those ladder steps to get in and out of a swimming pool. This is the Amadoras pool in the evening. As you can see, it's just a really lovely place to come and take some sunset photos. There are a few people that came up here and they were doing their own photo shoots. It's just a really lovely place to sit of an evening. I took a sneaky peek into the nudist area so that I could see what was going on in there, but also I could show you nothing too exciting. There's this frosted glass around so no one can see in. You've still got that sea view and you've got some sunbathing space in privacy. I did find that it got quite windy up by the Amadores pool. It's up really high, it's not very sheltered. As you can see here, one of the parasols just took off and went down over the side, so it was quite lucky there was no one stood beneath at the time, but that happened twice within about an hour that I was there, so that wasn't great. So just be careful if you've got your parasols up and it's quite windy that they don't fly away. Also on this floor you have a giant chess set. You've got various games that you can play, and then you can walk over here and it overlooks the other pool area, which is the Puerto Rico pool. You also have this pool bar area. There's a bar that serves various drinks. There's also a snack bar. You can get lunch here in the day. We ate here a couple of times for lunch. They do pizzas, hot dogs, burgers, things like that. It's quite simple food, but it's really nice. I really recommend the pizzas. They are so nice. This seating area is a really lovely place to sit as well. It gets so warm up there and it's just a really nice place to sit and drink some cocktails, have some snacks. Let me know in the comments what's your favourite cocktail. I drank so many strawberry daiquiris in that week. They were just really good strawberry daiquiris. I've now moved into the Puerto Rico pool area. We didn't actually spend any time here, we just walked through to take some footage, and most of that was because we couldn't actually find a sunbed any of the times that we tried. You do need to be at this pool quite early if you want a sunbed. I don't really know why this one's so much busier than the other pool, possibly because it's quite near to all the children's entertainment and kids clubs and kids play area, so maybe the families all stay at this pool, which leaves the other pool not as busy. We didn't have our children with us on this holiday, so we didn't get to use any of these areas, but we did take note of them because we would return with our children one day to this hotel because there was a lot of things we thought they would really love to do. I haven't taken a lot of footage of this area because I didn't want to get anyone's children in the video, but they've got a couple of rooms where they run the kids club. They've got a little splash area and a multi-sports court. Now that concludes the tour of the main hotel. I'm just going to show you a little bit about what we got up to on each day. By the time we actually got to the hotel, it was just a chance to walk around and do a bit of a tour, but also then we just got ready and went out for dinner. The restaurant was really lovely. After that, we just went to our room and just spent some time next to our pool for a little while, so that was really nice. Brought a blanket outside and a glass of wine and just chilled for the rest of the evening. On day 2, I was out here quite early in the morning. This was about 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, the moon's still out, which was just really nice to see. It's something that I haven't really even seen before, where you've got the reflection of the moon on the sea. So it was just really nice to get out there really early. Again, I took the blanket out there. It was lovely and peaceful. Adam was still asleep, so I was just having some chill time. After breakfast, we decided that we were going to walk into Puerto Rico to have a little look around. It's really easy to get there. You just go down in this glass lift, and then I will show you now the way out, which leads to a long path, and you can turn left to go to Puerto Rico, or you can turn right and go to Amadoras. At this sign, we turned left to go into Puerto Rico, which was about a 7 to 8 minute walk. We stopped for some lunch at this little bar called Harbour Lights. It's just between the harbour and the beach, if I remember rightly. I just had a cheese and ham toastie. We then walked along to Puerto Rico Beach. We walked past this little activity park, Angry Birds Activity Park, which looked to have lots of play equipment based on the Angry Birds theme. So if you have little ones and you need them to burn off some energy, this place might be fun. I can't give a full review as we didn't use the park because of not having the children with us, but I would certainly look into this if we do end up returning to the hotel. It's a really convenient location from there. We walked a bit further and found Mogan Mall. It had some nice shops. We did a little bit of shopping and then returned to the hotel. On day 3, we took a taxi into Mas Palomas. We had no idea how far away this actually really was, and we didn't know the top cost of the taxi until we actually got in. It was €60 for one way, so a lot more than we would have wanted to pay. We wouldn't go again because of this price, but we did have a nice day there. We did see some activities advertised in the area. There was camel riding, there was a dolphin park, there was go-karting, so if you do end up in that area, there is lots to do there. We returned back to the hotel and got ready for dinner. When we went for dinner on this evening, there was a musician, and it was just a really nice way to end the day. Day 4 was probably my favourite day of the whole week. We started the morning by walking into Puerto Rico and along the beach. We walked past a little kiosk in Puerto Rico harbour, and they were selling tickets to a 4-hour boat trip which included lunch and unlimited drinks. We paid €20 to have a double sunbed instead of sitting on the seats, and I'm really glad that we did, so that we could be comfy and sunbathe for the duration of the trip. It was an easy 10-minute walk from the hotel to get to the boat. There was a queue when we got there to the boat, and the seating was first come first serve, so I would recommend that you get there early to get your preferred seats. We chose some sunbeds near the back of the boat. I'm quite glad that we did, as spoiler alert here, but if you choose those front sunbeds you might get splashed a lot.
Bueno, señoras y señores, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Supercat experience from Aqua Sports.
Our sunbeds were also right next to the stairs. Where you go downstairs of the boat, you've got the bar, hot tub and the toilets.
The depth is around 900 meters, okay? We have 900 meters depth here in the ocean, and we are around 7 miles from the nearest coast.
We then stopped to see some dolphins. They didn't come very close to the boat, but we did see them. Blink and you'll miss it.
Oh my god!
Lunch was included in the trip, and it was flavoured chicken and sauce and potatoes. I really enjoyed it, but my husband didn't eat. He was feeling a little bit sick if he went downstairs, so he stayed upstairs where he was safe. Option to pay extra to do other activities such as parasailing or jet skiing. You could also do banana boats and swimming for no extra cost. brings me to the end of part 1 of my video. Thank you so much for watching, and please join me for part 2. Like and subscribe so you don't miss it. It would also mean so much to me. Thanks so much. See you next time.